Alright, so it seems like there's been some confusion as to the EOC review with some students. So I'm going to show you how to access the review for some extra credit points, but also for extra practice with some of the standards. So I'm logged in as one of your classmates here. So I'm going to go to the EOC tab at the top of your screen. You see this once you log in. This is on your home screen. Go to the EOC tab, scroll down to U.S. History, click that, and you see some resources. Take a test, progress report, item of the day, game arcade. Ignore all that. We don't work with that anyway. So now you see your standards, standard 1, 2, 3, and so on. So we're in standard 8 right now, which is the 1950s to the present. So if I want to work in here to get some extra points on a test and some extra practice, I look at this dot rank. This dot rank is where I stand in practices and activities, performance tasks, so on this particular indicator. These are indicators within the standard 1 through 6. Each indicator has what it's about. So I want to look in the Vietnam War, for instance. I open this up by clicking it, and you've got some videos, vocabulary, practice, some questions, and some various performance tasks. You click this, open it, and see what they are. This is similar to what I assign you guys from time to time for assignments in class. So some of you have noted, and of course puzzles, games, whatever's over here that's in this orangish color is optional. Some have noticed that you don't necessarily have to complete all of the stuff to get a green dot. A green dot, by the way, is worth 2 points on your test for this section. So if you get 6 green dots in a unit like this or a standard like this with 6 indicators, you can get up to 12 points. But what I do advise you is to complete all of the stuff in here. I'm not as worried about the videos, but the vocabulary, the questions, and the performance tasks are very important. You stand a better chance at scoring higher on your test. Sure, it can be quicker just to work through a few of them just to get the green dot for the minimum, but if you get extra points and you still have a low grade, it's really not helping you that much. So I advise you to work through all this. Plus you've got your EOC coming up. The more practice you have, the better. So if I want to open up a performance task, start on these, I click begin. It opens it up for me. Choose your teacher, that's me. Choose what class you're in, and begin, and start working through. This is a drag and drop timeline, so I drag the appropriate event to where it goes, and so on. Of course, if you don't know the answers, ask, but as you know, I'll usually tell you to Google it or check your notes, because we've already covered this, most likely. If we have not covered it, feel free to come to me and get help. I may still tell you to look it up, because I believe wholeheartedly in you looking things up, reading it for yourself is just as good, if not better, than you just hearing it straight from me. So if you have any other questions, just ask, of course. This is a pretty straightforward way to get you some extra practice and some extra help. We'll probably be doing a lot of this stuff when we get into EOC review. Good luck.